Ready? Right. Welcome, everyone. This is the first Ton demo day. Really excited about this one. What we've got is we've got six extremely exciting projects, and we've got many VCs and major people in the crypto space. The really key thing I want to tell you is these aren't just Tom VCs. These are like the major VCs in the whole of crypto. I'm really excited, and we're going to be asking them questions. They're going to be giving the feedback. So this is a chance for a lot of the projects here who are building on Ton to show what they're doing, how far they've got, and then obviously potential investment connections to show it off to the world. So this is going to be the first Ton demo day, and I'll be explaining the rules going up for it first. So as you know, we are going to be doing 6 projects with a 3-minute pitch. We're going to get 5-minute grilling or Q&A from this, and it is moderated by some guy called Martin Masser, who's head of growth at Tom Foundation. So what I wanted to also say is, just for those that didn't get through, I was told obviously by the team, there was about 20 or 30 other projects that are very close to being there. And obviously we're going to be doing, this isn't just a one-off, we're going to be doing many more. So don't be disheartened by this. You know, so many are close. You know, we could do another Tom demo day and include a load more, because we've got very high quality projects that are building on Ton and really believe in the ecosystem as much as we've done. So who are the teams? So I'm very excited to say, before I do that, we get the attending VCs. So we've got the VCs from Animoca, from Kenetic, from Polymorphic. We've got Coin Fund, and I'm going to be asking a couple of those questions and talking to them during this thing. Really excited, as I said, that we have this. So now it is time to see the teams, 6 teams that are going to be going there to present. So the first team that we have is Anzo. And Anzo is a decentralized marketplace, peer-to-peer fiat and stablecoin liquidity. So again, we're looking at these projects. We've got the verticals that we're doing, and we'll explain a little bit more about the different types of verticals, from payments to DeFi to gaming. We're going to go through all of these, and all of these projects there have a chance now for 5 minutes and some Q&A as well. Meme Hustle, tower defense game on Ton, where obviously the meme coins fight back and go against the market frauds. And then Upscale, a Web3 AI-backed prop trading on Telegram. Then we've got Fiverr. It's a yield, DeFi yield platform. It's very similar to Pendle. I'm sure they'll explain a little bit better than I'm going to be doing on that. And then Tom Battleground, you might have heard this one. It's Battle Royale, multiplayer, shooter game. All the KOLs have been shooting up on the Telegram about that. So yeah, very excited to hear that one. And then obviously Link Road, a ride-hailing platform, AI, Web3 to reshape the value. Again, 6 really exciting, all very different areas and different things that they're working on, just to go to show the reach that we are doing there. So what is next? I think, Anzo, are you ready to pitch?
Thanks, Martin. I am. Can you guys hear me? Oh, good.
The floor is yours, David. I can hear you loud and clearly.
Cool. Let me just share my screen. Hold up. Okay. Is that working? Cool.
Perfect.
All right. So let me just start on that. Hey, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining in. My name is David, and presenting Anzo here today. So Anzo is a decentralized cross-border payments network. We're focused on building apps that move money from fiat to crypto and fiat to fiat. So I've been in the fintech space for about 7 years. I was most recently a VC at GSR. I spent time at Checkout.com, which is a leading payments company, and Goldman Sachs. And we have an incredible team that really combines expertise at the intersection of crypto and payments. So what is the problem? Money moves today through dial-up era infrastructure. To move money, sometimes it takes 3 to 5 business days, and the average cost is about 6%. So what we are doing is that we're creating products that utilize stablecoins and blockchain technology to make money movement easier. Our first product is a decentralized peer-to-peer fiat to crypto exchange. So it's all mobile first, all very easy to use. We're building on Ton and Solana. But instead of me kind of rambling on about it, let me just show you a demo here. Hold up 1 second. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see that, but shout if you can't.
Perfectly can
So
see that, yeah.
awesome. So, and this at 2x speed, so we're going fast. So all mobile first, you don't need to download any Chrome extensions. The user, it's all decentralized. You enter your fiat currency, you choose the payment method, and you enter your banking details, and you create a transaction on the blockchain. So you get the payment details from the seller of USDT, and you go and make a payment. So here we'll show you how that's working. I have a Vietnamese bank account. I'm entering the payment details, all very simple, all integrated into a flow that users are really used to. And in order to verify transactions, we are taking a screenshot of the bank account. So people don't need to share details with us that they don't want to or create any complicated flows. You do one confirmation on Ton in Tonkeeper here, and the payment is verified, and we'll see payment confirmation progress. We're waiting for the seller to confirm. They confirm quickly, and the transaction is complete. And then you'll see that. So we're live on testnets. We have partnerships with the largest wallets in the Ton ecosystem and the Solana ecosystem, and it's all on chain. So you can see here that USDT came into the wallet. Very quickly, the market is huge. So cross-border payments generally are a 30 trillion market growing at 5% annually. We're focused on the personal remittance space. So that's about 4 trillion growing at 11%. And our product roadmap is the stablecoin ramp that I just showed you. We're building the foundation, and then we're going to abstract away all crypto elements and do fiat to fiat money movement with stables on the back end. So we're creating a Telegram AI chatbot to move money. And we're focusing on really underserved corridors, so primarily GCC countries to APAC. We're avoiding initially LATAM and Africa. We feel these are very overserved corridors, while there's huge volumes in GCC to APAC. So I know overran, but I really appreciate the time, and I'd love to take some questions.
It's fine, David. Being the first, I was going to give you a little bit of leeway because it's always,
I appreciate
but
it.
stepping up first isn't always the easiest things. So you've got a few minutes of Q&A. If you're the VC, please raise your hand if you have any questions at all that you would like to ask. Raise it obviously within Zoom, not just on the camera, but I did see Vadim from Polymarket. He raised up first.
How do I stop sharing my screen? I want to
No,
stop.
you're going to have to share for the rest of your life. That is,
Oh no.
that's what you.
Okay, I'm out.
That's it.
Got it.
Sorry, Vadim from Polymorphic.
Yeah, so thank you for the presentation. Very concise and like tell what a customer really needs from you. May you tell briefly about two parts, where liquidity comes from? So you mentioned it's peer-to-peer, so either an order book or you use like some market makers. And the second one is like what compliance obligations and you need to you need to have to prevent fraud, etc. in these regions. There was China and Philippines, so it's quite unique market. So what you see there as an opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. So it's peer-to-peer liquidity. We can support various types of liquidity, but primarily it's peer-to-peer trading groups. So in these markets, there already exists peer-to-peer traders. It's an order book model, effectively, like it's a marketplace where people are putting up their pricing and liquidity. In Vietnam, for example, our first target market, we already have 5 of the largest liquidity like traders, OTC traders available. Second question on compliance. We are decentralized, but we are compliant. So we do wallet screening generally on the wallets that are connecting, and the bank accounts we do OFAC checks generally. Now, the markets that we're targeting, they are challenging, but we believe we can do that with our compliance framework.
And have you served any volume already?
So we're on testnet and we haven't done a live volume yet.
Okay.
Thanks very much for that question, Vadim. David, ready for the next question. This man always gives a grilling. Jan from Kenetic, do your best.
Um, Great to meet you, David. Good
Likewise.
presentation. Two real quick questions. What did you do at checkout.com?
I was in strategic finance. I joined during Series C, saw the company to Series D, primarily focused on fundraising, M&A, and a bit of product.
Got it. Thanks. And then what's your go-to-market?
So our go-to-market initially is to partner up with existing wallets that already have about 2 to 3 million daily active users, get traffic redirect there, partnerships with stablecoin issuers for marketing, and foundations kind of on this call as well.
Great, thanks.
Cool. We've got time maybe for one quick question. And David from Arca, you've got your hand up there. Hopefully the lights are on where you are because it looks pretty dark.
It's early in the morning here, but I appreciate
Oh,
it.
thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for the demo, David. Out of curiosity, the way that the standard process had been off-ramping from digital assets to fiat had been 10 steps between centralized exchanges, decentralized exchanges, wire transfers between exchanges, et cetera, et cetera. How many hops have you been able to optimize for at this point in time?
Well, I think you would have seen in the demo, and sure, it's on 2x speed, so it's 1 minute. It's about 2 minutes, right, to complete. That's there's no registration, so you connect your wallet, you enter your banking details, you get connected to your peer, you send money. So we've optimized the UX flow, we believe, like obsessively as much as we could to make it as easy as you can to buy and sell crypto.
Do you have to enter in your bank account each time when you do this, or is it saved there? It's stored there. Okay, so
It's safe.
theoretically, you can do it into what, 3 or 4 hops, or less than that, or two.
There are about 4 screens.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much for that, David and David, for both of that. Well done for that. If you have any more questions, I'm sure Onzo will be able to, well, we'll give out all the socials so you can sort of follow them. And just to remind you, this is not one winner. One winner is not going to win it. This is just to show exactly what we have, what's going on. If you're a VC, you might want to invest in all six or have relationships with all six. It is up to you. And this is what's really good about this demo day. David, thank you so much. And well done again for being first there. Right. To the next one. Meme Hustle.
Yeah, hi everyone. Just
How are
let
you
me say,
going, Eugene? All good?
yeah, pretty good, pretty good.
Got a
High
tough
five.
up to follow after that one. So yes. Let's see what you've got. Get ready to share the screen and see what we're going on there.
Okay, is it good?
I can see your Telegram.
Um, Sorry for that.
It's all right. I saw you
Just
say this host is really boring. I can liven things up if you want, Eugene. I could do my stand-up routine if you want. There we
I'm
go. We now can see Meme Hustle, base game for crypto hustlers. The floor is yours. Get ready to share.
okay, thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Eugene and I'm the co-founder and CEO at Hustle Labs, and we are Web3 studio building entertainment products for mass adoption. And our first title is the Meme Hustle. It's an instant game in Telegram in tower defense style, inspired by meme coins narrative, fully built on Ton. Our team is 30 members, fully in-house, and our founding team has pretty wide experience in crypto, from launching major DeFi like BSwap to scaling big DePIN infras like gaming and work with big payment and service providers. Now we are fully on Ton, and we choose Ton and Telegram because last year's boom in instant games showed us one thing clearly. Games onboard users fast, but they don't keep them. That's why we're different. We built not just another top and leave game, but a full-sized one. Tower defense with merge mechanics, with a strong core, understandable genre, progression, leaderboards, social and competitive layers, and of course, like fun and engaging narrative. And since our launch like 5 months ago, so far we've generated more than 200K in in-app purchases, have total base of active users more than 500,000, and more than 30,000 players playing our game daily. We have kind of strong Web 2 level retention, and the most common feedback we hear about our game that it's so addictive. Our tokenomics is designed around community value and sustainability. So basically, we propose to um, yield sharing model of our entire ecosystem, not just from one game. So the more we build, the more holders gonna get. That's our main idea. And we do deliver fast. We already have like sustainable revenue. We have plans what to do after TG, some specific games and division of the ecosystem where we want to evolve. And yeah, like instant games market booming right now and gonna grow more. And we believe Telegram and Ton are main key players in that growth as well. And we are already ready to scale with them. That's why we are raising now. We are raising 1.6 mils as a seed round at the valuation of 20 millions. And our first milestone is our new game, Rolex. Is the social slot game with the utility for Telegram NFT gifts, stickers, and different and other viral mechanics. So yeah, like we already have the engine. We just need a fuel to go on a full speed. That's why we want to invite you to this race with us.
Cheers, Eugene, for that. That was a very comprehensive, very brief in there in the time frame. Thank you very much for that. As I said, like it's very tricky to give 3 to 5 minutes to review your whole business, your background, your goals, your aims, your expectations.
It's not
For
kind of
that.
an easy task.
It's not. It stops it there. So the VCs that are in the room, feel free if you have any questions, please put up your hands to ask about the gaming and Eugene and what the expectations are. Brilliant. I was really hoping David from Animoca was gonna put his hand up. David, one of the Animoca Brands. If you don't know Animoca Brands, I don't know what you're doing in crypto. One of the major, especially gaming guys there. David, what is your question to Eugene?
Hi, Eugene. Thanks for the presentation. Can you talk a bit more about the token utility side of things? Because, you have been making revenue already, but, I see a lot of the games does not necessarily have a need to have a token. So, yeah, I would love to learn more about that.
Yeah, thanks for your question, David. So basically, the main idea is to make tokenomics sustainable. Of course, games can live without tokens, but like it's one of the acquisition tools as well, and it's like well, I can say modern stuff which can help like to onboard Web 2 users to Web 3 world as well. And the main idea is to create sustainable revenue generating products within our ecosystem, where the main aim for players would be not mining of other tokens, but participating, like, for example, in social games, like different marketing promotion, proof of share activities, and stuff like that. Well, and also like different service solutions while like people wouldn't be motivated by gaining like any other drops, so we can generate clear liquidity, and with the portion of those revenue we can make our tokenomics sustainable.
Does that answer your question, David?
Yeah, great. Thanks.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you very much for that. Right. This guy, he's out in the open. He's getting the fresh air. His ideas are going to be clean and crisp. There, Einar, a very good morning to you in a very sunny, hopefully North America there.
Yeah, but morning, sunny Boston. Good to see you.
It's sunny
Thank you for the
Boston.
presentation. Yeah, I had a quick question around customer acquisition and kind of discovery. Kind of how are you acquiring your users inside of Telegram, or how are they defining you? Like, kind of what sort of mechanics are you doing? Are you doing like not coin campaigns, or like, yeah, just curious about how you're thinking.
Yeah, we used to make like different paid promotions, but at the very beginning, we decided not to choose this direction. So our main channels is the partnerships with other products, other Telegram mini apps, whereas like as we see good content, also it's the work with KOLs by our ambassadors program and acquiring users not only from Telegram but from such platforms like TikTok, for example, as well. Now we are planning to expand our presence at Discord, at Reddit, and other platforms. So mostly it's work with KOLs and our internal revenue sharing program.
Thank you so much
Got
for
it.
that,
Thank
Einar,
you.
for that question. Again, if you VCs, and they come to you in a second, David, and hopefully I can get you a DoorDash coffee as well for that. Any VCs that do want to ask any further questions or get in touch, feel free, obviously, to contact us or get in touch because we can pass it on. David, Arca, please just let us know your last question.
I think it's a follow-on to the question from Animoca from David. How do you ensure, Eugene, how do you ensure that this doesn't become highly inflationary in terms of the token? What is the deflationary mechanisms? And I think you were alluding to it, but you didn't say it. Is it a buyback and burn? Are you using revenue to buy back and burn the token?
Yeah, we're gonna use buyback and burn as well. It was displayed at my deck, but I guess that was not so much time to notice that. Yeah, this is one of the mechanisms.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers for that, David. Hopefully that coffee arrives soon for you. Right, so Eugene, really appreciate that. That was a really good presentation. Again, glad to do this. So
You guys.
this comes a message from our sponsors. Not really. No, it's the Tom VC Club. Okay, so this is a private channel, and this is a really good. We've got VCs in it, and then obviously you can show your product. So it's very much like Demo Day, but in a Telegram channel. And we feature the Selective Tom product, very much like what we're doing now. And then we show the milestones, the revenue. We highlight the teams on there. And again, it's very investor focused, and we got showing it these events online and offline. So if you want to join, you can scan, and I'll leave this up on the screen for a minute. This is the Tom VC Club there. When this is on the screen, I'm going to ask a couple of the VCs. So Kirill from Tensor Capital, good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. What's a green flag for you when you see a project? What do you like when you see a project?
It's quite usual for across everybody, like good team, good market potential, and we specifically look at the tokenomics, and I very much like the questions to the previous project. Regarding the tokenomics specifically, we do help. Of course, we have done it multiple times that we've jumped in and helped with the developing sustainable tokenomics ourselves. But we would like to see the push from the team as well, and drive to build a sustainable tokenomics.
That's great, brilliant. And as I'll ask one other person, Sally from Packafund. Very good morning or afternoon, wherever you are in the world.
Occasionally, it's evening for my side. I based in
very,
Tokyo.
very
It's
late
almost
evening.
like
yeah. Thank you. Very, very late evening. I just ask you, Sally. Obviously, when you see these pictures, what's one thing a lot of these pictures don't get across? What's the thing that they sort of lose when you see these pictures? Because you must have seen thousands of these.
Oh yeah. I think like for us because we normally support the projects from the very early stages, so we really value the founder's personality and whether he is like determined to focus on the areas like he would like to cover. Like example is that we supported the Aikido team, who is also a game studios dedicated in town ecosystem. We try to connect them in very early stage because the founder is my alumni, and we convince them to turn to the town ecosystem, and I think they did a really good job. Yeah.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much for that, Sally. I really appreciate that. Right. We have got our next presentation, Upscale. How are you going?
Hey. I'm great. Okay, let me share my
Lovely
screen.
to meet you, Dennis. Very good morning
Yeah,
or
lovely to meet
afternoon,
you.
where you are in the world.
Good day, sir.
Are you ready to share your screen?
Okay,
Brilliant. I can
sure.
see it.
Can you
We
see
are
it?
good to go. Yeah, I can see that you're the first
Okay,
Web3 native retail prop
okay.
trading firm. Over to you. The floor is open.
Let's start. So, hello guys, I'm Dennis. I'm CEO and co-founder of Upscale, and we're building the first Web3 native retail prop trading platform where anyone can trade with funding without spending his own capital. At Upscale, traders do not deposit. They pay a fixed fee to access funded accounts. Cheaper account types require traders to pass an evaluation, others start instantly. Profits are shared and risks are managed by the platform. It is very straightforward. You pick an account type, you unlock it with crypto, you pass evaluation, and go to real capital, ready to make some nice profits. Retail prop trading is booming, but broken. Traders are funded by the firm, yet face firm at a counterparty with zero transparency and UX trade from 2004. Multi-day onboarding, complex terminals, slow payouts, reduce customer satisfaction. And most firms profit when you lose. And by creating Web3 prop trading protocol, we allow people to instantly onboard to convenient trading terminal, ensure complete transparency with smart contracts, give traders access to verifiable pricing, and align incentives with strategic utilization of the token. Retail prop trading grew tenfold in the last 3 years, yet model is unheard in crypto. By building a protocol with token incentives, we align interests, unlock global access, and supercharge volume for perpetual DEXs by hedging against them. We have instant onboarding, transparent rules, and a generation of crypto native traders ready to play. Upscale isn't just one protocol, it's a full stack. We earn on challenge fees, success fees, and DEX rebates from the core, and we monetize copy trading, partner integrations, and premium trading tools, and we unlock more upside as we scale. For us, AI isn't just a hype word, it's a foundation. From development stack to trader coaching to conversion flows to auto sales to terminal itself, AI powers every layer. With instant onboarding, tailor-made incentives, and advanced yet easy-to-use terminal, we are redefining how retail prop market works. We are not competing with FTMO. We are making it obsolete. Upscale is built by the team behind Storm, the #1 prop DEX on Ton and pioneer of on-chain RV trading. We've scaled Storm to 3 billion total trading volume, backed by top VCs, and executed a TG that never dropped before 10x seed round valuation. Upscale is our next chapter, and it's deeply synergistic with what we're doing at Storm. Just in 2 months, we grew our revenue from 20 to 50K, indicating strong market fit. We are partnering with the leading wallets and consumer blockchain ecosystems, from Ton to Kaya to Move ecosystem, with 50 more partners in the pipeline. We will launch a unique trade to earn demo accounts that will reward traders with strict risk management rules, almost impossible to gamble, while converting them to the paid users. And we scale with IKEAs, wallets, PPC networks, and consumer crypto ecosystems. We operate on a high margin, fast payback model with multiple revenue streams from challenges, trading, token, and partner deals. Built on the proven Storm model, our token sits as a protocol core, absorbing risk, acquiring fees, and powering our hedging engine. Demand grows organically with protocol use, and in future, DAO will govern every parameter. We are blending DeFi and token expertise of Storm team with the strategic new hires like Upscale CMO Kote, who grow in FTMO retail marketing before coming to Web3 space. So we are ready to achieve an outstanding result. Now we are raising money to reach 25,000 paid users and 2 million ARR in the next 18 months. So capital will go into the product growth and global reach. Thank you.
There we go. Well done. I was just about to cut you off. You got there with 1 second to spare, Dennis. Thank you very much for that. So VCs, if you have any questions, please put your hand up. I know I've got a couple already. Harsh, I've not heard from you from Cypher Capital. I'll let you go first, if that's all right.
Hi, Dennis, and thanks for the pitch. So what are the assets you're supporting? Because if you see in this industry, the major delegated sub accounts majorly work in Forex. So I want to understand the assets you're supporting.
This is a great question. And we support all asset types. So as on Storm is one of the pioneers of on-chain RV trading. So we support most assets that are present on Storm. So we support crypto, we support Forex, we support commodities. Like recently, oil is very popular to trade due to geopolitical reasons. So we support equities, indices. So you can basically trade everything here.
But when you say on-chain, but don't you think it will mess with the latency? Because if you are going to penetrate a Web2 market of trading where the delegation of sub account works and you are settling the transaction on-chain and taking the order on-chain, do
This
you
is
think that?
amazing question. So the technical architecture of Upscale actually works through the off-chain sequencer where you can trade instantly. And then all of your trades are recorded and compressed at a ZK proof that you can send to the vault to prove that like you traded in, you profited during trading, so you can take some money from the vault. So trading itself is off-chain. It's instant, zero gas costs, zero delay, seamless onboarding for Web2 people, but still everything is settled on-chain. And with the perpetual DEXs integrations is the same. So we aggregate the trades made on a sequencer and we hedge them against perpetual DEXs in a single transaction.
Okay.
Thank you for Harsh for that. I know I've got a lot of questions for this one. Sally from Packer Fund.
Yeah, hi. I'd like to know like what's the equities relations with Storm and Upscale, and we all know like Storm already launched its tokens. So will these two projects kind of like cooperate together or like integration together? Yeah.
Okay, that's a very good question. So first of all, Upscale is a completely new product. Yes, like part of the leadership team is the same, and the project itself is deeply synergic with what Storm is doing. Actually, Storm is the current hedging layer for Upscale. So Upscale is one of the first institutional clients of Storm. However, most of the development team, marketing team, and like development and marketing team completely separate. It will be a new project. It's a completely new market. It's a new go-to-market. It's a new GTM strategy. It's multi-chain, so it's built on top of chain and account abstraction instead of being like native to one chain or the other. So yeah, it is a new project that reuses the existing financial infrastructure and like fintech and token expertise from Storm team.
Thank you, Sally,
Okay,
for
yeah,
that
thank you,
one. Vadim from Polymorphic.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Dennis.
Nice to meet
Long
you.
time no see. Could you tell me briefly, like, explain me like M5 what users are doing in your product? So I'm good aware of how Storm is working, but what will be the user journey in your new product?
Okay,
And
sure, absolutely.
And
So
make it brief, Dennis, because we're right at the time. We've got one more outstanding.
Yeah. So this is like the whole user journey. So first you select a package, like I want $10,000 accounts. You pay for it in crypto, a fixed fee like 1,000. Then you prove to the platform that you're able to trade, you're able to trade basically, you're able to make money. And then we give you account with the real money and you trade it and you withdraw profit. So it's that simple. So you don't need money to trade with like $100,000 deposit. You just need to pay 1,000 upfront, and that's it.
got it. So essentially, I can pay and then prove my skills. So it's like
Absolutely. Or if you are trading at like I would say if you are paying for different account types, and there are different account types, you're like an instant funded account type. So you can pay instead of 1,000, 3,500, but access will be granted instantly.
Got it. Thank you.
Brilliant. And it wouldn't be Tom Demo Day without another great question from David from Arca, please.
Yeah, get used to it, Martin.
I love it.
Yes, there you go. Dennis, thank you for the demo. Two quick questions. One, it looks like you have to underwrite the trader itself. So could you please discuss that? And also the second question, reference assets. You said equities at Forex, etc. I would imagine those are reference assets. So what oracles are being used to determine the price on those?
Okay, so first of all, we are not underwriting each and every trader, instead we underwriting the cumulative platform risk, and that is made algorithmically because obviously like positions from multiple traders can completely cancel each other. So, but we can dive into the details of risk management on a separate call. And on the oracles, we are utilizing the Oracle infrastructure that is primarily provided by PIF, and we have two integrations with PIF, with like the public PIF and the PIF laser, and we have Stork as our backup oracle because no infrastructure is 100% reliable, and we strive to provide reliable pricing for our traders.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Dennis. Thank you very much. That
Yeah,
was
thank you very much, guys, for your attention.
Right.
Thank you.
Right. Now over to Fiverr.
Hey.
So how are you, Andre? All good?
Yeah, all good. Nice to meet you, Martin. Let me share the screen and kick off.
Brilliant. I can see your Telegram. No, now I can see Fiverr. Yes, get ready to come. You're good.
Awesome. Hello, everyone. So I presenting Fiverr, Future of Finance on Telegram, and we are bringing easy access to the DeFi yield for the 1 billion Telegram users. Yield on DeFi is awesome. Yeah, it's 10-20% on stablecoins, but retail doesn't have access to it. So they're missing really good saving opportunity, facing a bad UX, and have a lot of knowledge gap. And we truly believe that Telegram and Ton can fix it by providing best fixed yield in the DeFi through the Telegram mini application via one-click solution. So let's check the real-world example. If you launch a Ton, it is third largest stablecoin, offering 18% on USD inside the Telegram. Really a juicy offer, but you have a lot of steps to complete to get this offer. So you have 5% from staking of the SUSD, you need to buy it and stake it, then you receive 10% of drop in Ton coin. After that, you need to check your eligibility in that application. And finally, you also found the inner points of season 4 that you need to delegate and claim on Ethereum chain. So it's really overwhelming for the users. And numbers are the following one. Only 5K users participated, and 50% of our own team was not participating because of the difficulty and complexity of this flow. And Fiverr really bringing the new way of accessing the DeFi yield. You can scan the QR code here. We are launching this application tomorrow, so really glad to announce it here. Basically, you go to the saving application, deposit for 3 months, and receive 18% of fixed yield without any farming points or whatever inside your Telegram. How it's possible? Because of technology called yield tokenization, we are taking the yield-bearing asset like TS, USD, split it to principal token and yield token. That allows us to breach all the complexity and give the fixed yield to the users, and all the yield and point farming we delegate to the professionals. As a result, future points and airdrops are already reflected in the current yield of the stablecoin, and this solution is powered by Pendle to 5 DeFi protocol on EVM chains. And the result is the following one. Right now, at ecosystem, we have different providers like EVA, Ethena, and Torch. All of them have their own points program, and we have our own markets of these providers, and you see the spread. So basically, we are providing the highest fixed yield in the ecosystem without any complexity of point farming and with the easy UX. It is our solution. So Fiverr, it is the place where retail professionals and DeFi protocols meet. You have the best saving opportunity, yield trading for the professional users, and DeFi protocols about TVL users and go-to-markets. Traction today, 2.5 million locked, 1 million trading volume, 500 users. We are working with the biggest and top protocol in the space. We're working with the funds for liquidity provision. We audited by trail of bids. Our advisors built the biggest protocol on Ton ecosystem, and our investors are from also ecosystem, TVM Ventures, and T-Fund. And basically, it is only the first phase. Saving app, it is where we are onboarding the users. Then we will introduce payment at credit. So you can pay with your savings and use your savings as collateral. And end game, it is banking inside the Telegram. We have all the pieces needed to make it happen. Myself, former risk analyst in ANG, Nordea, and Santander, so major Euro banks. Our CTO, Alec, is a lead smart contract engineer at T2EO, built a yield protocol on Polygon with 70 million of TVL, with no technical breaches from 2021, and 8 other professionals across the development, product, and marketing. So it is Fiverr. We are raising our seed round, be a part of our mission to bridge a gap between DeFi yield and 1 billion Telegram users. Investment details available on the request. Here is my...
That's brilliant. Thank you very much for Andre. Guys, you can leave that on screen at the second. I'm always asked do we have Pendle or what type of stuff we have in the ecosystem. So it's great that you get to demo this for people to know. VCs, if you have any questions about basically Pendle on Ton, I'm sorry, I'm shortening it there, Andre, but if you do have any questions, please raise your hands. If not, I can do some of my stand-up routine. Any questions there before you have to update your Telegram there, Andre? Yes, we've got some. Mr. Kenetic.
Thanks. Just some basic questions, Andre. So I might have missed it. So are you guys live already?
Yeah, we are live. We're on the mainnet. We launched 2 months ago, but we have the DeFi mode. We saw that it's really difficult for the Telegram users, and now we are launching their interface, the UIX for the retail users, where we just providing the fixing yield opportunity. Yeah.
Got it. And so how much traction do you have of that over the last 2 months? Like what have you learned over the last 2 months?
Yeah, we onboarded 500. We have 500 monthly active users, 1 million trading volume, and 2.5 million CVL currently. And we learned that we need to simplify the stuff. We heard a lot of complaints from the users that it is difficult technology and you need to improve the UX. And that's why we do this saving application to give for the retail the saving opportunity, saving up basically. And for the professional traders, we're giving the yield trading platform.
Got it. And just one last question. What do you think is your biggest unlock in terms of kind of user adoption?
Yeah, we think that finance in Telegram has a big potential because of their basically UX experience and distribution power. And we think that after basically developing the account abstraction and the gasless transaction to give the Web2 experience for the users, it will be our breaking point. And we hope to finish it by the end of this year.
Awesome. Thanks.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Vadim.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Andre. Could you briefly tell me your logic behind target addressable market? So what should be meaningful deposit for your user to start using the product? And the second question is like how you want to achieve the biggest yield among other DeFi ecosystems in Ton. Do you want?
Yeah, sure. Great question. Basically, it is big challenges, and our ticket size for the user to make it reasonable, it is 1K, 10K, so of dollars. So it's then it will make sense them to use the protocol, like take into account the fees, the maturity, and the yield acquired like during this period. And about their yield itself, Ton ecosystem now have Ethena, so you have the good benchmark that's coming from the funding rate trading. Also, we have lending protocols, etc. But compared to other ecosystems, the yield is the same. Like now it's the same as on other chains. So we are hoping that basically Ton will onboard more products because of TAC and other stuff. So we are bullish on the ecosystem. That's why we're building here. But if it doesn't work, basically we have the protocols who are bridging the yield here from other chains like Torch. They are farming yield across all the chains and bring it here. So it is one solution, and we already integrate them. And another one, we also talking with the funds to open the vaults from of these funds inside our application, we will provide the best yield, and they're basically farming all the liquid private deals across the DeFi ecosystem. So these two solutions are emergency plans if Ton ecosystem will struggle to provide a proper yield.
Thank you very much, Vadim, for that question. I really appreciate that. Andre, congratulations. You've done it. You've answered it. I know your Telegram needs to update because I keep seeing it bouncing on the screen. So I'll let you leave us now. Thank you very much for that. I always get asked the question, how do I start? Either from VCs, portfolios, just the average builder that's building on other networks. So we have the Ton Builders portal. So you obviously can scan this QR code. And this is a really good single entry point just to get in. So there's 3 things there, as you could probably see. It gives you a range of information that you can do. It should help you out a lot. Obviously, there's a lot of people in the ecosystem that you can contact, but this should be your first point of contact when you're looking to build a project on Ton ecosystem. So I'll let you scan that for 2 seconds whilst I'll just ask a question and who has caught my eye just before Samuel from Tom Battleground's gone. John, I haven't heard from you from Kenetic. What do you look for in a project when they're pitching?
Great question. I mean, it's already been mentioned, team and track record is super helpful. In Ton, that's a little more challenging because I think a lot of projects are doing their first projects on Ton. Dennis is a good example of a repeat founder here. I think track record, at least in other ecosystems, or either more traditionally, mostly because the biggest challenge for builders today is managing roadmap, shipping, and figuring out proper product market fit. We talk about that a lot, but really just gets down to users. And the reason that we've invested so much in the Ton ecosystem is because obviously the Telegram distribution is powerful, UX stack is powerful. And so, developers who are able to think about what serves real needs of users and thinking about user empathy would probably be one of my biggest criteria.
That's brilliant. That was much better answer than I think I was expecting, actually. Thank you very much for that. Very, very well-rounded. Okay, right. Thank you very much for that. I was going to ask Einar a question, but you're saved, okay? Because we have Tom Battlegrounds. We've got Samuel from Tom Battlegrounds. I hope you're as ready as half the people are when they come in and shoot me straight away when I get into Tom Battlegrounds. So, yes. Are you ready, Samuel? He started, he's on mute.
Absolutely.
And you're there, yes. I can hear you. Go, go, go.
Hi, I'm Samuel of Ton Battleground, the CEO and lead 3D artist. So you probably know that PUBG changed the face of gaming with millions of players and quickly became one of the giants. But Garena Free Fire launched on mobile 6 months earlier, and it took the lead and made billions, and today they are still ahead PUBG, even if their brand is more powerful. Our goal is to do the same, dominate the coming market of super app gaming market by being more early than the other and securing the place before the giant arrives. But what is the super app gaming market? Super app gaming market arrive because we have more powerful devices, more powerful smartphones, and now we have 5G, allowing us to play big games directly into our messaging apps. And Telegram is ahead of everyone because they are the first to introduce microtransaction directly into their app. But there is others that are following, like, Discord, Line, and of course the giant in China, WeChat. But the others are still here. You probably know that Netflix now allow video games, so we can think that really soon YouTube and TikTok will allow us to play, and all of this will be based on the same technology. So the DeFi is, how do I make something that is valuable on these platforms? Let me present you Ton Battleground, the first battle royale for super apps. We have hectares of maps, we have a lot of content. We use a special compression technology that allow us to put all of this directly into Telegram. We started this project 6 months ago in a hackathon in Paris, where we meet Pavel Durov, who explained us his vision for Telegram gaming. We heard the ambition, we loved it, and we wanted to be a part of it. And the amazing thing is that so far the community liked it a lot. We had a lot of traction thanks to the Ton ecosystem, and we received a strong support from the community because this is what they want for Telegram to become a gaming giant. So now we must continue to push AAA standards and lock our position before the other arrived on the market. What is the roadmap? So as we said, all of this is linked to the same core technology, which means that from Telegram as our first basis, we can deploy on other platforms like Line, Discord, and in the future, we hope WeChat, which is the final goal. So the idea is that all this technology create a core, a template that will allow us to develop other games that will benefit from the previous development and be really more quick to make. Actually, we are a team of seven people. We are experimented in the video game development. We developed since 2012. We launched our first gaming studio in virtual reality in 2016 when there was a boom of VR, and we are in a Series A where we are raising 3 million with equity and token warrant. We've already 10% secured.
Cool.
Thanks.
That's perfect. That's right at time. There we go. Thank you very much for Sam. Obviously, if you have your questions, let me know. Sam, if you could do me a favor, just make sure that people can't shoot me in the game. I'll be a lot more grateful, because I try and show demos, and then as I'm doing it, like, I get done. So yes. Do we have any questions for the Tom Battlegrounds at all? The shooter on game there. I think I saw a hand. There we go. David from Animoca.
Hi, Sammy. Thanks for the presentation. So 2 questions. Firstly, I think Battle Royale is a very competitive genre in the gaming space. So can you talk a bit more about how you plan to differentiate yourself from your competitors?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for this question. We do what we call the Amazon strategy. Is that the idea is to deliver quicker and cheaper. And actually, 40% of our time online is used on social platforms, and we want to be where the people are, so they get used to play us because we are closer than us. Deliver the fastest is our best strategy.
Got it. Second question is, as the question before, because can you dive a bit more into the token utility? Because if you have a great game with cash flow already, the token itself as you think about the utility more. So can you talk a bit about that as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Our token will be used to power the competitive aspect of our ecosystem of games. We use it, people will stake our token for yield in Battle Pass, and they will access daily competition with 50K users staking approximately $200. It represents 2x the circulating supply at TGA, avoiding selling pressure.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, David, for that question. Samuel, that's great there. I think we don't have any further questions, so you must have explained this very well. Obviously, again, VCs, feel free to scan the code, get in touch with us. We can obviously pass on any questions or make the connections again with Sam and the team at Tom Battleground. Right. Last but definitely not least, Link Road. How you going, guys? All good? No. I'm sure they are. There we go. I can't hear you guys, so if you are talking, I don't think I'll do your presentation for you, unless you just want me to read off the slides.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello,
Gemini, how are you?
Hi,
I can hear
I'm
you
good.
now.
You can hear me. Okay. Can you see me? Because I can't start the video myself.
And unless you look like a grey square in real life, no, I can't see you.
Because actually the host has disabled my function of starting the video. I can't start the video. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's all right. We'll just imagine what you look like. We'll let you start the presentation.
Okay. Yeah, they grant me the
there we go. You're there.
Okay.
Oh, I saw you.
Yeah.
I saw you for 2 seconds. You might have accidentally clicked on a button to show you. There we are. Welcome, Gemini. There we go. Now you know how it feels to be on camera. It's very stressful. So I'll let you start.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. We are Link Road. We have more than 10 years of experience in ride-hailing. Leo was the ex-CPO of Cyber, a unicorn in China similar to Uber 10 years ago. Yufan, ex-CTO of Cyber, is an AI expert, and I drive global strategy. When talking about ride-hailing app, what's the difference between Uber and Link Road? Uber is centralized internet platforms, exploit drivers by monopolizing traffic and charging commissions as high as 40%. Link Road is a Web3 platform that uses smart contracts and NFTs to share profits with drivers and taxi companies. Lower fees, higher earnings, and decentralized fairness. Through the Telegram platform, we provide all users with decentralized ride-hailing service and after-service support, and in future, autonomous driving services. These associated data assets are tokenized and stored on Tron blockchain, serving as the foundation for our NFT and RWA businesses. As McKinsey reported, the 1 trillion ride-hailing market by 2030 is our opportunity. Link Road targets millions of drivers in regions like Hong Kong, GCC, Dubai, and Bangkok. We have already secured more than 3,000 drivers in Hong Kong, and the number is growing. Uber is charging excessively high commissions. Tada and Drivi have also failed to truly decentralize. We, however, aim to significantly reduce platform costs through full decentralization and return the value to drivers, and at the same time, collaborate with automakers to develop robo-taxis, further lowering travel costs. We partner with suppliers like Hong Kong Taxi Association to leverage passenger traffic from platforms such as Baidu and Meituan. We build private passenger pools through these drivers, incentivize engagement with NFT rewards, and offer RWA-based financing solutions for taxi companies to expand fleets. And then we target robo-taxi fleets, which reduces costs, providing more affordable rides to retain users. So when talking about our roadmap, Link Road is live in Hong Kong with 12 taxi fleets, 3,000 drivers, and 1,000 daily orders. We will launch smart contracts, sign 90% of Hong Kong's taxi fleets, expand to 3 global cities, and roll out RWA financing and robo-taxi solutions for global growth. Business model. We charge drivers a fixed service fee instead of commissions, sells NFT franchises to city agents, offers RWA auto financing to fleets, attracts Web3 investors, and generates revenue by selling EVs to overseas drivers at discounted prices. We will issue tokens with inflation as the market grows. Initially, only ride-hailing users can unpurchase rides based on mileage. Tokens can be used for fare payments, NFT purchases, and RWA products. Now we are offering 10% equity dilution to raise $5 million or USDT. Funds will support smart contract development, global expansion, including robo-taxi pilots, market incentives, and legal compliance. Initially self-funded, these strategic financing will accelerate growth. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Chairman. I know there's a lot of information to get in such a short point. If you've got any questions, obviously, for Link Road, put your hand up. As someone who has a very low Uber rating of about 4.4, I'm very glad to see that there might be another one, or there is another one there. Please come to the UK very quickly. I've learned if you do want to get a very low Uber rating, please talk about crypto to the Uber driver, and that does make sure you get a 1 or 2 star review there. Do we have any more questions for Link Road at all? Please feel free to put your hands up in the chat, any of our VCs. Maybe it was so self-explanatory, there was no questions there at all. Cool. Are you live now then on Telegram yourself then? I know you said in Hong Kong. We've got David, but I was just going to say, you're live, and have you integrated Ton already, Gemini?
Sorry?
Have you integrated Ton already on Telegram?
Yes, live in Ton already. So actually, we have been live. The app has been live on Telegram for about 2 months. And right now, we are handling around 1,000 orders per day. And most of the transactions are in fiat currency, with a smaller portion of tokens. The daily fiat transaction volume is roughly 100,000 Hong Kong dollars, but while token payments are about a few hundred USDT per day. So now we are currently waiting for the official launch of the Hong Kong stablecoin. And once it's ready, we plan to focus on promoting token-based payments. And some more information for you. Yeah, some more information for you. We have already discussed with the CEO of the Metacon Technology about promoting the stablecoin in the future. and they will cover the ride-hailing subsidies. And the fares will be paid using the stablecoin issued by the Metacoin. And they are currently in the process of obtaining Hong Kong stablecoin license, actually will be by the end of this year. And once they secure it by the end of this year, they will start offering services to the consumer market, which is the customer end.
Wow, that was a very detailed answer to my "Are you on Ton" question. David Animoca, thank you very much for coming in and asking a question.
Yeah, I mean, ride hailing, I think it's a great use case, and if leveraging, Telegram and Ton, I think would be very powerful. But actually, Animoca, we also one of the in the sandbox for Hong Kong dollar stablecoin, so there could be some use case there. But besides Hong Kong, what's the next kind of growth market for you guys?
Oh, thank you for the questions. We mentioned about the autonomous driving, right? Actually, the market of the autonomous driving in China is a big one for us to explore. We are talking about we aim to strengthen online and offline marketing to attract users and then expand to Southeast Asia and also other global markets after stabilizing in Hong Kong. Then what's next is to introduce more autonomous fleets and Web3 technologies to enhance the competitiveness. And also we would have we have in other profits models. Basically, actually, we have some testing. We have some autonomous driving running in China already, and then actually we have a system running in Shanghai, and our vehicles also developing with the Dongfeng motors. They show strong performance in the perception and also the path planning, and then a top prototype actually will be launched in August to further validate the performance in complex urban environments. So when it's ready, the autonomous driving with using our app will be actually it was launched in Shanghai early this year. But actually, we are enhancing the whole plan in Shanghai and expand the autonomous driving routes in Shanghai.
Got it. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you so much for that. Really do appreciate everything there. Thank you, Gemini. Again, really appreciate that presentation. And again, any details, any further stuff, feel free either to reach out or we can put you in contact with them there. So that concludes the end of the whole of our first demo day. Just wanted to say thank you very much, Anzo, the peer-to-peer marketplace payments and stablecoin liquidity, Mem Hustle, tower defense game on Ton, where the meme coins fight back against market fraud, Upscale, Web3 AI prop trading platform on Telegram, got Fiverr, this Pendle on Ton Battlegrounds, a battle royale that keeps getting me in the game, and I keep dying very quickly. And we got Link Road as well, as we just heard there, the ride sharing app on Telegram and Ton. Thank you guys very much. Again, all the VCs, I do apologize to ones that weren't able to get in because we were pretty full. We've got a huge, Ton's very lucky to have some amazing VCs, probably the best ones in the space. We'll be doing this hopefully again. So any feedback, please let us know. And yeah, good luck to all the teams and projects. And yeah, have a great rest of the day, evening, as we see you all around the world. Enjoy that. I'm Martin, your host, and I wish you farewell. Goodbye.